up, Destroyer? I'm back with another video. Quick message this week. And that message is, are you just telling yourself that? Are you just telling yourself that? Because it's scientifically proven that you can really tell yourself something and believe it, knowing that it's not true, knowing that it doesn't benefit you, knowing that it's only hurting other people. But you can think the total opposite of everything that it's actually doing, right? So are you just telling yourself that? Are you just telling yourself you want to be great? Because you know what it takes to be great, but you're not doing it. Are you just telling yourself that you want to change? Because you know what it takes to change, but you're not doing it. Right? I had to sit and reflect on myself with the same question. Pierre, are you just telling yourself you want this? Or do you actually want it? Are you telling yourself you want to destroy doubt all around the world, or are you just saying that? Are you just doing it for a moment? Do you just want some attention, Pierre? No. I really want to destroy doubt in all types of hearts, minds, businesses, people all around the world, all different states, all different countries, all different walks of earth, all different types of cultures. I want to destroy it because it's meant to be destroyed. There's not meant to be no doubt because anything is possible because we do got the blood of Christ in us. You know what I mean? We do walk in a greatness that if there was any other kind, it would be hard to be better than us based off how we are built, based off how we are designed. Like Eric Thomas said, a tiger can't think. He can survive, but he can't think and say, oh, I need to make a right turn because I'm about to get hit by this car. Or I need to build this shelter for my family because a tornado about to come. They can't think like that. They can survive. They know their family need to eat. They know they need to protect their daughters and sons. They know there's threats, you know what I mean? Simple stuff. But they can't critically think like us, right? That's what E.T. was saying, right? That's what makes us so special, is the fact that we can critically think and critically make a choice, right? So, you know what I mean? Getting your mind aligned with your body will be able to tell you if you're just telling yourself things. Because you're telling yourself in your mind something, but you're not doing it. That don't even make sense. That don't even add up. That's the most unbalanced thing, and that's what stress comes from. Because that's what I literally said that in one of my videos before. Stress is when your body and your mind aren't aligned. They're supposed to be making decisions together. When you think, your finger move. Oh, I just thought, finger move, right? It didn't just move. This is not just happening. It's not. I'm thinking this. This has to. My brain, just like Eric Thomas said again. If your brain is not functioning, they basically claim you as dead. You brain dead, because you dead. Because this is what controls all of your motor functions. This will control everything, right? This will control everything. Like, I really believe when people they get close to death, they mind go to a place where they go visit, whoever you may believe in, where they go visit that person. I really truly believe your brain don't die when your heart stops. It don't stop at the same time. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? That's why some people still come back to life and their heart start beating again, like do, probably because of what they was thinking. Their brain didn't stop, but they, you know what I mean? But maybe that's just something I believe, right? But think about that. You thinking. Are you just telling yourself something, and you know what I mean, in the hopes of the fact that you think you're gonna make it happen, or that you think it's gonna Houdini in front of you without making any moves, because you know what it takes to get what you are thinking. So why aren't you doing that? That's what I had to do, the same thing. I put on my vision board, I want to change my body, right? So I started to go to the gym. I didn't just put it on my vision board, I want to change my body, because I know what it takes to change my body, right? I had to think it, and then I had to use my hands and my arms to get up and go to the gym and go make things happen, to start working on my body, to start working on my body, exactly. So are you just telling yourself that you want to change? Are you just telling yourself that you want that new crib? Or are you just telling your friends that you finna be the best on a team this year? Are you just telling your girls, "Oh, girl, I'm about to get this job. I'm finna dominate every day. I'm finna get promoted in like a few months because I'm finna be doing so good, girl. I'm finna be going in there. I'm finna be the top seller." Are you just telling yourself? Are you just telling people these things? Or is your body in full effect and action with what you are saying? Because that's where it all adds up. That's where your stress goes away at. The fact that you can align your thoughts with your body. I thought this, now I'm about to do it. Right? Controlled thought though, right? Because you can make emotional, just like I said, you just telling yourself that. You can be telling yourself something based off emotion that you know isn't right. But in your mind, you done made it right. You done made it right, and you know it's not right, but you done gave yourself an alternative to make it right, knowing it ain't right. Ain't that scary? You know it ain't right, but you can cut that person off. Like the person that know it ain't right, you can cut them off with your emotions. You so mad, you can just be like, "I'm finna do this." Ain't that crazy? You just telling yourself something, right? And you like, "I'm about to do this." Knowing it's not beneficial, knowing it ain't helping nobody, knowing it ain't benefiting nobody, knowing it may hurt somebody, knowing it may cause some trauma, knowing it may cause some pain, and you still do it. Ain't that crazy? Are you just telling yourself things? Are you just telling yourself that? Because if you're not making moves, if you're not taking action, you just telling yourself. Just like Eric Thomas said again, knowledge is not power if you're not putting it into action. Are you just telling yourself you smart? Are you smart? How do we know you smart? Cause you graduated? Because you got top in your class? What other qualities do you have that makes you smart? Are you just telling yourself that? Man, it's a crazy thought. It's a crazy question to ask, because when you get deep into it, when you really think about it, a lot of people do this on a regular. You just telling yourself things, and you not even gonna make a move. You're not even gonna take a step towards what you telling yourself. Ain't that crazy? You can literally tell yourself something and don't. That's where your body starts to go crazy. That's where you start to stress. That's where you want to do things that you never thought you can do, or you're not in align, and you don't make the moves how moves are supposed to be made, right? That's why God said, it's so crazy. I was reading Isaiah. That's why God said, close their ears, right? So that they don't hear with their ears, right? And close their eyes so that they don't see with their eyes, right? Because if they do, they gonna hear with their ears and see with their eyes, right? But the person who understands with their heart can be healed. So like he says, see, but don't perceive, right? He says, hear, but don't understand, right? You gotta feel it, right? He wants you to feel it. He wants you to feel a person. Like, I truly feel you. I don't just hear you. I'm not just perceiving it for what I think it is, but I'm in your shoes and I feel you. I could cry because I'm literally feeling what you're feeling right now. That's how God said we're supposed to move. That's how you're supposed to love. That's how you're supposed to listen. That's how we're supposed to see things. When somebody expressing something to you, I'm not supposed to perceive it as, "Oh, I think you should do this." Nope. Let me feel you. Let me really feel you. If this was me, how would I feel? Everything that just happened to you, if this was me, how would I feel? Let me put myself in that boat. That's what God wants you to do. Feel with your heart and you can be healed, and you can heal. Feel with your heart, not with your eyes, right? Not with your hands, but with your heart. You can't show me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. But you can make me feel it, right? You can make me feel it. A controlled, calm, serene feeling, not an emotional attack, anger, non-controlled, ready to hammer somebody type of thought, right? It's two different type of thoughts, right? And it's two different type of understandings, right? And that's why you want to stop just telling yourself things. Stop just telling yourself things. The mind is a crazy thing to play with. Words are spells. What you say to people what you put onto the world is real. What you say to people will come back and get you. I be having to apologize sometimes. I be saying some angry stuff when I'm angry. I let my anger get the best of me, right? You gotta control your words, and you don't just be telling yourself things. And if you're gonna tell yourself things, if you're gonna write something down, do it. Take your body and do it, because your body gonna start to get out of line with your mind, and you gonna think you playing games. Your body gonna think you playing games, and your mind gonna know you playing games, because you sitting here thinking it and you're not doing it. So your body laughing at your mind. Like, man, if you don't stop thinking this, you know what we do. Every time we say we're gonna do it, we don't do it. That's what your body thinking. It's your boy DD, and I just want to come with a light message, critical message. Think about that. Are you just telling yourself stuff? And it's not even gotta be embarrassing or nothing. You know what I mean? But it just mean that you need to stop, and you need to start telling yourself things that you're gonna actually do. You're gonna take initiative. You're gonna take a step. Don't just be saying things, because again, words are spells. Things will happen because you said it. And you like, dang, why this happened? Because you said it. It's like, you literally said this will happen. So God, like, okay. Like, I literally had to think about that, like, in high school. I said, every girl I said I was gonna get, I got. God gave her to me, like, here. This what you said you wanted. I'm gonna let you have this so you can see it's either not for you or it's for you. But he gave it to me. I said I was gonna get it, and I got it. Right? The difference. Words, spells. I don't get too deep though, but it's the boy DD, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And stop just telling yourself things and you're not gonna take no steps. Because you hurting people and you hurting yourself. It's your boy DD. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We gonna keep going up like Jordan.